So today, our work from home side gig is SigTrack. SigTrack. This is a data entry position. It is a independent contractor type of payment here with them. But once we go into it a little bit, once I introduce you guys to what this company is all about, I do have some secret tips to give you. Well, one, and we'll go into detail how you get paid as well. And here we go. SigTrack is a database application that links grassroots campaigns with crowdsourced data entry freelancers. Legal requirements: access to voter data is restricted by law. Every user must provide U.S. residency. Independent contractors cannot be residents of or work in California or Massachusetts. System requirements, you know, right here: Windows 10 computer, high speed internet, single 4K monitor, or a second 1080p monitor. So a normal screen, it gets clear and precise picture. And how do you get started? Okay, so here it is. It says get started. You click there and then you click here, get started. Requirements: by various laws, we have read that already. You must be a U.S. resident to do this work. Take How to sign up: take a 3 to 5 second video of your driver's license or state ID next to your face. The video file needs to be 5 MB or less in size. Let the camera focus on the text of your ID because we need to be able to read it. Email the brief video to support@sigtrack.net. And it says here, we will never ask you for money nor send you a check. We do not do any interviews on Facebook. The only application process is to email support@sidetrack.net. If you see anything to the contrary on another website from an email, please let us know immediately. Here go the terms. All SigTrack users are independent contractors, free to work whenever and wherever they choose, as long as in the U.S. and not in California or Massachusetts. Within SigTrack, you can choose which jobs to work on, regardless of any priority or deadline. You must meet the specifics for each job, which reflect the rules by the election departments in each state. Equipment, other business expenses, and tax payments are solely your responsibility. You are solely you are paid solely for the units you produce, and we will see how the pay works. I will click on that after I'm done reading this to you guys. After your first 1,000 units, you must maintain a minimum of 95% average accuracy to keep your account active. Accuracy is determined by peer review. You are solely responsible for your own accuracy. We are not responsible for any bad advice from fellow users. All the information you need to use the application and job specs are published on this website. And I will show you guys where that is at as well, so you get the gist of how um, doing this would work and what they require. Each user will qualify to peer review work once 10,000 tags are recorded at 98% accuracy. You must have a PayPal account to receive payment. Because payments are made electronically, you will not receive a 1099. You must receive a K-1099 from PayPal. But even if you do not, you are responsible for paying your taxes on all profit earned from this venture. So I know you guys are like, that is weird how the application process works. So I'm gonna stop right now and go ahead and say, if you have enjoyed the video so far, go ahead and click that like button and go ahead and subscribe as well if you have not already. And go ahead and make sure you click on the bell and make sure you click all, so whenever I have a new video, you will be notified, so you can go ahead and get that application in before it closes. Alrighty then, so let's get back to it. How pay works. Okay. First pass versus peer review. Each work unit has a base rate shown next to each listed job. The base rate is split between the user who originally enters the data and the user who verifies its accuracy. The share each user gets depends on the error percentage, but the first user never gets less than half the share. Between 98% and 100% accuracy, each percent of error is worth 10% of the base rate. Below 98%, each percent is worth 5. The share is calculated per job per day. You can dispute a limited number of corrections for when you are certain the peer reviewer is wrong to make sure you get all the money due. Example, if the base pay of a day's work is $120, your share would be as follows. If you get 90% accuracy, you would get $60, which would be the minimum if that day you could make $120. And then 92% accuracy would be $60 still. 94% accuracy, $72. 96% accuracy, $84. 98% accuracy, $96. 99% accuracy, $108. So it does give you a tip in here on how you could go ahead and try to make sure you are accurate on inputting these. And I myself don't know exactly how this data entry here works with them, but they will definitely teach you, of course. But I went ahead and myself I applied because this sounds fun, and I've been looking at this job forever, and each time I come to it, they are not hiring, and they are now. So I encourage you to go ahead and fill that out. Only 3 to 5 second video of your driver's license, and if you just have an ID, you just hold the ID up to your face, and take a 3 second video that's you, that you're a real person. Okay, so you won't get paid for tags if tags should not have been entered in the first place because the line is blank or crossed out. The file should have flagged instead of worked on. Some signatures were skipped over and not tagged, and the file had to be reset for someone else to do, or overtly bogus queries or tags. That's if you won't get paid for tags if you do those things. When you get paid as of June, pay turnaround will be each Friday after the end of the prior calendar week. So you start, say today is Wednesday, so you would start in whatever you made from here on, you would get paid that the following Friday. And what is what is realistic? Treat your first 20 hours as practice and don't plan on seeing much money until you've gone through the learning curve. Whereas day one, you might only tag 100 signatures per hour and have a high error rate. Day three, you should aim for 300 tags per hour with few errors. We have seen A few outliners tag 500 per hour with 99% accuracy. There is no way to make decent money at this without dual 1080p monitors or 4K monitor. So the forms can be viewed in full clarity without having to constantly move the side SigTrack window around. An iPad works as a second monitor by copying the URL that displays the form to iOS Safari. Also, high ping internet access, anything over 20 ms on speed tests, will also reduce your earning potential. And if you need to take a speed test on the computer, you can click right there. Just make sure your um, speed is up to par for them. And I also showed y'all, I will show you what the job specs. So up here on your right, it says job specs. Go to wherever you live. For certain locations on what you would need. So say if you live in Arizona. So if you live in this state, this is how you would for your registration. And they would let you know when you would need to do that if you get hired. Okay. Let's go back here because I think I am wrong when it comes to that part. Okay, so get started. Job specs. So right here, it says you must follow the specs for each job, which reflect the rules set by the election departments in each state. So for things that's dealing with the elections, if you know your state has certain requirements on how you fill things out, they will let you know, and you can go to the job specs and see what those requirements are. And now here goes the final tip. So I know me myself personally have an issue with not deleting my emails. So my secret tip is if you are seeing the word queued, QUEDED, I think that's how you spell it. But you know what I mean. And go ahead and delete those emails that you never look at so you can go ahead and fill out that application and get that video sent through your email. If you're one of those who have trouble like me, I never delete my emails, so it prevents me from being able to send out pictures and stuff when I need to, especially for jobs, and I have to sit there forever and delete all my emails that I don't care about and need to one day unsubscribe because I never look at them. Anyways, that was my secret tip in case you didn't know how to do that. And you're like, oh, I couldn't send the email with my video, it wouldn't go through. Well, that would be your problem, ma'am. Anyways, that is all for today, and I suggest you go ahead and apply and before they close this link down, because I know I've waited for like 2 years to see this job here open with applications and hiring. I always miss it. And I'm glad to be sharing this video with you. And if you would like to see more gig jobs like this one, you just go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell to all so you can always be updated when I got a new video. And I thank you guys for watching. Until next time.